Oh, it's muggy. It's disgusting out here. So it's a week later from the last video. Packing, packing, packing. Donating, donating, donating. And more packing. If you hate it now, wait till you drive it.
Standing up is something I am not used to, so I mean, like, it kind of makes my belly feel sick. I stand up to you every day, right?
I've lost interest in this conversation.
No, I don't. So, yeah.
I don't see how we're going to make it. We have less than half the truck left, and still a lot of stuff in the house. And today's the last day. We have to be out today. So, I'm tired. My coffee pot has already been packed away. I had Cheez-Its for lunch yesterday and for supper last night. Had a couple Cheez-Its for breakfast this morning. All right. So we had to be out by Thursday. That's when the new owners take possession of the house. And so our goal was to get the U-Haul loaded up and be out of town by Tuesday afternoon. It's currently midnight, Thursday morning. Yeah. We've got these pickup. It's just packed and packed. Shuva and the boys are going to be in this truck. They're going to take me and my trusty dog Walter to the U-Haul place where the U-Haul is packed and waiting with my green pickup behind it. This is so weird. I moved into this house late at night, and this is the first time I've seen it empty since I was 25 years old.
Take that. Don't look too close.
This is a present to the new owners. A present that says, I ran out of room. I'm gonna miss this little coal room. It's just fun. Spare room. Some dishes. I hope they find these little treasures to be exciting. Still my electric for a few more hours. I'm hurrying. I'm also doing a final just walkthrough. Oh, and most of all, I'm gonna miss my bedroom. Wish there were time for a little more fanfare, but we gotta go. Greetings from Iowa. So we left the house at, I think, about 1 a.m. after cleaning and everything. Or we left town by 1 a.m. And I'll tell you where I slept last night. Oh, I didn't sleep last night. Yeah, we've been driving pretty slow. Shuva and the boys are in our pickup truck, and I am in this thing. I'll be honest with you, it scares the hell out of me. I can certainly feel the weight of the whole house, but that's not all. Yeah. The green truck. Which, by the way, is the perfect place to store your plants. And what makes me really nervous is I can feel it back there, but I can't see it. So we've all had a gas station hot dog, and time to hit the road. Alright, we are... where?
We're in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Well, outskirts of Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Cedar Falls, Waterloo.
At some random park so we could go to the bathroom and stretch our legs. What is this? We're on hour number 12, 13, 14, 15 almost? 14,
Left
15?
at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock our time, which would have been midnight here. And we're now at, what time is it here? 4:30, 5 o'clock?
Yeah. Oh, so we're on hour number
17 already. Right?
Yes,
One.
what it's like to own a dog. I
15.
mean, to walk a dog.
What?
15. Right? 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 back home. Oh my god. 16.
So we're at
Okay.
16 hours, and we still got
Took
another
us a while to get there.
4.5, so we'll have at least
Almost 20 hours.
21 hours when we're done. On what's usually 15 to 16 hours.
And here's the thing.
Because of how slow we have to go and how many times we have to stop to just
Take 5
to-
minute
to-
naps.
To take 5-minute naps or to
Here's the thing with driving a, what is that, 26-foot U-Haul?
yeah.
26-foot
The biggest they
U-Haul.
own.
The biggest U-Haul there is. 26-foot U-Haul pulling a trailer with a full-size truck on the trailer, and then and the tires overhang at the truck is bigger than the trailer, and so it's been 16 hours of this, 16 hours of that. Come on, climb the hill. So we're on hour number 17. We started this at 1 a.m. after 3 straight days of, well, longer than that, but 3 days of really, really working hard, packing. I mean, starting early in the morning and not quitting till midnight, and at the conclusion of finally cleaning out the house yesterday, then we hit the road. And so we were going to stay at a motel, but then we remembered that we put stuff in the back of the pickup that I'm pulling, and there's nowhere else to put the stuff. There's no way to secure it, so we're just going to try to plow through. Had some Coors in the fridge from 2 weeks ago when we were here. It is 26 6 hours later. And we just arrived about 15 minutes ago. I can't even begin to state how fortunate I am with all the construction and the flood of emotions, being tired, being everything. I mean, as a family, we pushed ourselves to the limit and then some. So what do we have? We're getting the house ready. The boys are in the truck sleeping. Can I carry anything? Can I carry anything? How do you feel?
Like, I don't know.
Well, good morning. Got 4 hours of sleep. Got to get started early to unhook the trailer and back that up so we can start unloading. Take the trailer back in. Got to keep the truck an extra day because it took us 26 hours to drive here. Oh boy, we maximized our space. All right, here's the moment we've been waiting for. How did our stuff travel? What happened? I heard a lot of noise. The other thing I'm curious about is there was something hanging on the refrigerator I just kind of carelessly threw in the box, and what, it had $500 cash in it?
Had a bunch of cash. We're not sure which. I told him,
Did I throw it away or
there's
is
a
it
bunch
in
of empty
there?
space on top of this box. Please fill it in before we actually tape it shut. And then it was hours later that I went to the front of the refrigerator to get a piece of scrap paper and a pencil or pen, and there wasn't anything there. And I said, and then also wasn't there in that cubby that was magneted to the refrigerator before were the envelopes of cash.
Envelopes of cash.
And
So
Mark said, oh, that went in, that was the stuffer.
Yeah,
for that
I hope I
box.
didn't
so
throw.
Who knows where it is in there?
So maybe it's in there, maybe I threw it. How did it travel? How did it travel?
Oh, wow. The lock.
But
Let's see what happens.
no, you guys need to be back because sometimes this stuff does actually.
Oh, like Nate's locker. Like Big Nate's locker in his school. When he opens up his locker.
Holy shit! My dad was right. Yeah.
The meat is still frozen?
Well, still partway frozen. Oh yeah, it's at the bottom, so I'm sure. There's one of these.
All right. When the haulee becomes the hauler. Okay, so we'll take the trailer back and get some milk, a couple of sandwiches, and some coffee. It is noon. I've been working for the past 4 hours. on under 4 hours sleep. I need coffee. So much stuff. I still haven't found the 500 missing dollars, but, well, amazingly, nothing really seems broken yet. But just so much stuff to find a space for. And we're down to one. Ooh, let's get back in there. Can we get back in there? And we have one more wall of stuff to get through. And find spaces for all of this. We hauled the jungle gym here. Put it over there. So we can assemble it. Probably never. And the garage. Stuff. 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 Buried under here is my desk that I just love. It's old and rickety, but I think it even made it. So, good, good, good. So far, so good.
I don't know where he is from, but
Oh. This is the box.
ah, Matt. What do you? What's this? Okay. I think you should be able to handle being up on the desk. So then put
The money was found. All right. Perhaps I'm getting a little loopy. Should I keep doing this video thing? Is someone gonna watch it? I'm tired. I certainly would.
people get tired.
I certainly wouldn't watch it. Let me get this timeline here. Monday we get the truck, and we work and work and work and work, and Tuesday we work and work and work, and Wednesday is the last day, and we work really hard, and then we leave at 1 a.m. and drive and get here, sleep for 4 hours. Yesterday, work and work and work. And yesterday was Friday, because Thursday was all driving. And then we slept for 6 hours. And here we are again. We got to get this truck empty today, Saturday. Got to get it empty by noon so we can return it. And
Hopefully by 10, so we're within our actual.
oh yeah, return it by 10. That gives us an hour.
An hour, because then you have to clean the cab.
I got to clean the cab and stuff like that. We have an hour. Yeah, 1 hour. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just making sure I was working
Can you bring this and just put it right in the water?
The Yingling! Our final box. Last box out. I don't believe they sell this around here. Alright, truck is delivered. Next to the tree line. Grocery store. And the treasure chest, which is kind of a catch-all store.
And I got to meet Carla.
I got us a phone. We'll try this out when we get home.
Oh my gosh, remember
This was mine when I was a kid. Has to be at least 30 years old. Well, I guess you could say we're moved in. We have boxes upon boxes upon boxes that we have to figure out where things go, but we can do that over time. Furniture is where it will be for now, and so on and so forth. And now we have food in the house. Shuva went to Kroger. Nope, no Kroger. Shuva went to Hy-Vee this morning, and so we're fully stocked. We actually have food for the first time in a week. Food that we can access out of a refrigerator. So we're getting there, and it's all been just in a matter of a couple days. So as much as I still could use another day's rest, we're here to farm. We're here to be of use. I don't know if this is some sort of farm hazing ritual or something, but my father-in-law has yet again teamed me up with the brakeless tractor. In case you didn't catch it in the previous video, there are no brakes and only gears, can I get in on it there? Only gears 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 17, and 18 work. You put it in one of the wrong gears, it'll die. And I've been moving bales on a lot of hills. When it dies, of course, you can't stop it. So you have to kind of be aware of those two issues at the same time. The advantages of no longer being a company man. I just had a big meal, so I'm not being reckless. Just one beer before going out in the tractor with no brakes. I think I see a fox out there. Look at this. Wait, let's see if I can get you in on it. Right there. You see him? Hide your wife. Hide your chickens. There he goes. Done.
You're made in France, were you?
Oh yeah!
So he's guiding me through my first lap around the wheat field, but we're pausing so he can burn some of the thistle. I did not know shooting flames was part of the gig. Look at that. I want to do that. That's way more fun than driving a tractor. Oh my goodness. The journey to the van. Huh. Auxiliaries are coming on. Hold on. Really? I'll be damned. Push button start minivan. Alright, so I'm grabbing the bales with this, what's this thing called? Bidirectional tractor. Grabbing the bales to get them closer to the wagon. Bale hauler thing that you put the round bales on. And then I'm taking the skid steer to get them positioned into place. Okay. Maybe get into it a bit. Yep. Now. No. fast forward a couple hours later, I broke a bale, and they're just all on there. It's just all wrong. I did it all wrong. Well, I guess I will abruptly end the video here, at the 1 week mark. So much has happened in 1 week's time. Mind blown. And we've been incredibly fortunate, whether you want to call it good luck or the grace of God, whatever it is that you would call it, it applies. We got here in one piece, and all of our belongings that were in the truck. I assumed plenty of things would be destroyed. Wasn't the case. Even our meat in the freezer, in the back of the U-Haul. Everything stayed fine. Just some scuffs and scratches here and there on some things, but otherwise, very fortunate, very fortunate. And just for my own sake, because this isn't that big of a platform, but I would feel guilty just editing this video together, and it just looks like we just did this thing. There are some acknowledgments I have to make, and that is, well, acknowledging my own lack of ever accepting help from anyone. We finally did have to accept help at the end, and that was amazing. Friends, family, lots of people offered to help in this move, and in typical fashion, I said, no thanks, it's fine, I got it. We got this. And we did, until we didn't. And we didn't that very last day. The very last day we had to be out of our house. I was willing to give up and part with a lot of stuff just to fit in the U-Haul. Our outdoor table and chairs, I was just going to leave as a present for the new owners. The kids' jungle gym, I was going to take it to the dump. And then I was going to get a storage unit at U-Haul and put a lot of stuff into storage and just go back to Richmond and get it at a different time. And some friends of my wife's, I say friends of hers, I guess friends of ours, but she's kind of the one who makes connections with people more so than I do. They offered to help repeatedly, and we finally did accept their help, ask for their help that last day. And this would be a couple named Dan and Nora. And Dan came over and was at our old house for 6 hours. And he has a mind, he envisioned the Tetris that was the U-Haul truck. And he wouldn't let us give up and get a storage shed. He found a way to get everything in there. And that includes the kids' jungle gym and our patio table, even some random things that I thought I was going to have to part with that were still meaningful. A glider that had belonged to my grandmother, who I never got to know very well. I was going to reluctantly leave that behind, and gliding swing thing. Anyway, he got it all in there. He said, no, we'll make this fit. We'll make it fit. And that was amazing. And there's no words to express how appreciative I am. And I'm also very appreciative of friends and family who have been so supportive throughout this process, just in words of encouragement and things like that. Even though I know this was tough on my family, since I'm from Richmond, my wife's is not, but I'm from Richmond, Indiana. And of course, my father-in-law, this is his farm, and I'm sure he could just recycle just all his broken tractors alone and go live on a yacht, but instead he's taking on the very hard task of teaching us what we need to know to be useful to him, and we're staying in his rental house, and none of this would be possible without him. Likewise, we're taking a big chance, but likewise he's taking a big chance on us, and so again, there's not words that I can think of that adequately express that appreciation. My wife, the boys, and I, and our trusty dog Walter, we are all tired. Our heads are spinning, but this is exciting. I'm glad to be here, and I hope I keep up the discipline of filming this off and on and bringing other people along on this this journey, this adventure, whatever you want to call it. And I guess this is actually the beginning. This is kind of where it starts, and what happens from here, who knows? But like I said in the video prior, thanks for hanging in there.